Hey everybody, so I wanted to come in and create this video today, and I'm doing it on Zoom so that I can share a screen and show you where to find all the resources that you need to get started, because I want to make sure that you feel prepared and not overwhelmed, and that you just get started, because so many times so much information we call it information paralysis, where you just freeze, and I want to make sure that I keep giving you that little push to get where you need to be. So this week is prep week, and a big part of results, the biggest part that you can do is the nutrition. And the better you are at following the meal plan, the better your results are going to be, which in turn will help you stay motivated and more on track, because it's hard to stay motivated without results. But it's hard to get results if you're not sticking to the plan. Make sense? Okay, so for those that are doing 2B mindset, there are two different nutritional options on Beachbody that we talk about. 2B mindset, which is mindful eating. You're tracking, you're logging, you're getting on the scale every day. You have little key things to keep in mind to kind of keep you on track. They do the plate it method, where they give you percentages of each plate, what they should look like, but not necessarily portioned out. You track everything each day. You get on the scale each morning, and you see if you lost weight the last day or if you gained. We call those learning days. The longer you're tracking and watching yourself, you start learning your body and learning what best works for you. So it's much more personalized, but it's a little bit slower to get started with, because you have to learn your body and go through that process of tracking and seeing and trying to have more losing days and eventually, hopefully, not very many learning days. The other meal plan is what we call the Ultimate Portion Fix, or the Portion Fix. That also now has a video series, just like the 2B Mindset. You go through all the videos when you purchase that nutritional plan. For those of you that have purchased the Ultimate Portion Fix Challenge Packs, that video series is super awesome, has a workbook to go through all the things, and really takes you what I'm going to give you a crash course on your nutrition plan and the containers. They do it in much more detail. So, but I'm going to come in and kind of give a little bit of a push and a clarification for those that maybe just got the 21-day fix challenge pack. And that you still have the meal plan. You still have the containers. And hopefully whatever you did join with, you do have those containers to utilize if you're not doing 2B mindset, because the containers are key, because it helps you portion out your meals in the correct way. Macro, micros, everything's done for you without having to like calculate calories and all that stuff. So I'm going to share my screen now and show you the easiest way to do this. Share screen. Okay. So when you go into your Beachbody On Demand, you're in workouts. No matter what program you're doing, most of us are following the portion control. And I think that they all kind of refer back to the 21-day fix meal plan. They do give you a lot of recipes that also have the container equivalents. So I typically will tell my people, no matter what program they're going to, for the eating plan portion, to go to 21-day fix real time. From there, you will go to program materials. Then you will go down to nutrition, and you will go to the eating plan. This is where the food list is, where you can find the list of all the foods that go into each color container. But first, let's start here in the eating plan. Okay, I don't need that. So you also, if you bought the 21-day fixed meal plan, you got a book. This is that same book, just in PDF version. So for those of you that maybe bought a different program, you still have all the information here for you to use. So I'm going to go down to where it gives you finding the container plan that's right for you. So here is the magical equation that you're going to figure out which container you are in. You're going to do weight times 11, and that total will then go here, and you'll add 400 to it, and then that total will then go there, and you'll deduct 750 calories, okay? Or that equals your calorie target. So once you do that, you will find out which plan you are in. I am in this plan. When I started, I believe I was in C or D, actually, because the more you weigh, the more food you need to be eating. And it's very important that you eat all this food. It might not look perfect right away, but your goal is to get in all of these containers each and every day. So I am plan A, and that looks like 4 veggies. So I take that little green container that I got in my package, and I make sure to fill that up 4 times in the day and mark that off to get my veggies in. 2 purples, which is the fruit container, 4 proteins, which is the red container, 2 yellows, which is the carb container, 1 healthy fat, which is the blue container, 1 seeds and dressings. I don't know why they give you 2 of those containers, but you only get 1. I think they give you 2 so that if you're taking a salad, you can separate your like sunflower seeds and dressing. And then you get 3 teaspoons of oils and nut butters. And that is what you cook with, or like peanut butter. That all comes in here. Okay. So these are your plans. This is where you need to go. This is where you need to find out what you are eating and make sure that you do that right the first time. Okay. So then you will go to the food list. This is a great handy dandy thing to have saved. Make it your wallpaper on your laptop, whatever. This is going to be your go-to. At first, you're going to be getting the hang of things. So you are learning. You're going to have to refer back to this handy dandy list all the time. I do not anymore. Most people, once they go for a little while, they start finding their rhythm. They have a routine of what foods they're eating. It just clicks. It makes sense. I now can look at any of your guys' plates and I see colors. It's a very simple system. I've been doing it for 4 years now, and it is sustainable. And that's why I believe in this so very much. Okay. So also, a great tool to use is on Beachbody On Demand app on your phone or your device. If you go to the App Store, go to Beachbody On Demand, download that app. You have access to all your workouts there. You can also download workouts. If you are going to be somewhere without internet, you can download them on your device so that you can play them when you are at the location without internet. If you also have for Android, I believe they're going to be making some changes still, but on Android, you have a tracking on that app. If you have an Apple, there's a separate app called Beachbody Nutrition that you should go into your app store and download. There you can set your containers that you just found from that equation and put them into the app. As you eat each day, you will take breakfast and you will take off exactly what containers you eat for breakfast. So my typical breakfast that you guys see all the time, me posting, is 2 eggs, spinach, a piece of toast with peanut butter on it. So I use the cooking spray, which is a free, because I don't like totally coat the pan. It's just a quick little spray and doesn't count as anything. I use a cup of spinach, so that is a green container. And then I use 2 eggs, which is a red container. I have a piece of bread, Ezekiel sprouted seed bread, which is a yellow. And then I have a teaspoon of natural only peanut. I think the only ingredients are there are peanut and salt, which is a very low salt, but it doesn't have palm sugars or any kind of sugars in it. It's just peanuts. And then so that breakfast, when I go to the app, is 1 green, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 teaspoon. Then it'll show you what you have left for the day. Your goal is to get that at 0, no more, no less. Try to find that routine, try to find what works for you. At first, many of you guys are going to think that it is too much food, and that is common. But I promise you, if you don't trust the system and you don't eat all the food in your mind, you're still telling yourself less calories means better results. It's not true. Your body needs these nutrients, especially with working out. You need to fuel your body so that it doesn't go into starvation mode and think that you're like in some life or death situation and it just holds on to all that weight and it doesn't let go of it. I promise you, I've been there when I was 211 pounds. It was near impossible at first for me to get all my food in, but I had to teach myself that I needed breakfast and I needed snacks. And then my body got used to that and it upped my metabolism. So in the morning when I used to not have any breakfast when I was working, I just had coffee. I maybe got around to lunch like at 1. Now I'd wake up and my body was firing, ready to eat. You're setting yourself up for new routines. Don't say, I don't eat breakfast, I'm not hungry in the morning. Well, no, you're not right now, but what you are doing, is it working? No. So we need to get our body reset. We have to up our metabolism. We got to get that food in. And then as you lose weight, you'll go down in brackets and you'll readjust your equation. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you all soon.